Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. Tariffs target Venezuelan oil. The FBI targets Tesla terrorists. A White House security leak, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Trump announces a 25% tariff on countries that buy Venezuelan oil and gas. As of April 2nd, a day President Trump has dubbed Liberation Day for the economy, countries that buy oil from Venezuela will have to pay an additional 25% tariff on trade with the United States, the president said on Truth Social. Exactly what other tariffs might go into effect that day remains unclear. News outlets reported that the president would not impose blanket tariffs, but would focus on more industry-specific ones. And even though reciprocal tariffs are still on the menu, there might be exemptions for some countries. But officials cautioned that the situation could still change. The president also said additional tariffs on cars and pharmaceuticals would be coming soon. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed that the federal law enforcement entity is investigating a string of recent violent attacks on Tesla dealerships, charging stations, and owners. The FBI has been investigating the increase in violent activity towards Tesla, and over the last few days, we have taken additional steps to crack down and coordinate our response, Patel said on X. This is domestic terrorism. Those responsible will be pursued, caught, and brought to justice. The FBI warned Tesla owners and dealerships to be on the lookout for potential bad actors in the lead up to the March 29th quote-unquote Global Day of Action. The FBI urges the public to exercise vigilance and to look out for suspicious activity in areas occupied by Tesla dealerships or Tesla-related entities, the FBI said in a Friday statement. A journalist was accidentally included in the secret war planning chat. Atlantic editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg was mistakenly included in a conversation among top U.S. officials where they planned and debated military strikes on Houthi rebels in Yemen on the encrypted messaging app Signal. The National Security Council said the discussion, described in the magazine by Goldberg as including the Secretary of Defense and the Vice President, appears to be authentic, and that it was looking into how the journalist's number got added to the chat. The Trump administration has asked the Supreme Court to leave federal worker firings in place. The Justice Department is asking the court to block a federal judge's order requiring agencies to rehire about 16,000 staffers in probationary roles who were fired in recent mass layoffs aimed at slimming down the government. The former federal workers had been employed at the Departments of Veterans Affairs, Agriculture, Defense, Energy, the Interior, and the Treasury. A San Francisco judge ruled in a lawsuit brought by their labor union that the government didn't follow correct legal procedures when letting them go, and a judge in Maryland also issued a similar ruling. Your DNA is for sale. 23andMe, the DNA testing company, has filed for bankruptcy protection. Despite its popularity with investors and customers who pushed the company's value as high as $6 billion, it has never turned a profit. The problem appears to be that once users received their DNA results and learned where their family originated from, there was no reason to pay for further services. In its bankruptcy statement, the company said that any buyer of its assets would be subject to applicable privacy laws surrounding customers' data. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.